All right, let's jump right in. Have you ever felt like you're on a journey that's just incredibly difficult, like a real uphill battle? Well, this explainer is for you. We're going to break down a really powerful message, not just about how to survive a journey like that, but how to actually win. So let's do this. So, the very first line of this message gets right to the point. There's no sugarcoating it, no trying to pretend it's easy. It starts by just admitting the truth. Granted, the journey is difficult. And you know what? That's the most important first step you can take. Just acknowledging that, yeah, this is tough. It's the foundation for everything else we're about to talk about. Okay, so that leads us right into our first big idea, the journey's difficulty. It's all about facing that reality head on. Because once you embrace the struggle, you can start building the mindset you need to actually beat it. But then, right here, something changes. The tone completely shifts. It goes from a general observation to a direct address. It says, but listen, oh traveler. See that? It's talking to you, the person on the path, the one doing the hard work. It's basically saying, hey, pay attention, because what comes next is for you, and it's urgent. And this is where we get to the second part, which is maybe the most critical rule of this entire journey. You've admitted it's hard, so now what? What's the one thing you absolutely have to do? Well, the rule is incredibly simple, and there are no exceptions. And check out how clear the consequence is. This isn't a friendly suggestion, it's more like a law of physics for your journey. It says, if you stop, you will not find the destination. Period. There's no gray area here, no taking a break and expecting the goal to just wait for you. The math is simple. If you stop, you lose. And that makes the decision to keep going, even one more step, a vital choice you have to make over and over again. Okay, so how do you actually do that? How do you keep moving? The message gives us this amazing three-part command. First, keep matching step for step. That's all about consistency, right? The daily grind, just putting one foot in front of the other every single day. Second, keep moving forward. This is about momentum, making sure every little thing you do is actually pushing you ahead, not sideways. And then there's the third part, my favorite, make the sky bow down. I mean, wow. That's about setting goals that are so massive, so ambitious, that you're literally trying to bend the universe to your will. But here's the thing, and this is so important. All that forward motion, it's not just about your feet. It's not just physical. To keep marching on, you need something else. You need an engine inside you, right? A specific kind of mental and emotional fuel to power you through when things get really, really tough. And this message boils that entire internal state down to just two things: courage and decision. It says, keep courage, make a decision. Think about that. Courage is the fuel. It's what lets you stare hardship in the face and not back down. But fuel on its own does nothing, right? You need a spark. That's the decision. Making a choice, a commitment. That's what ignites the courage and turns it into real action. You absolutely need both. And this really lays out the battle that's going on inside your head every single day of the journey. On one side, you've got doubt. And what does doubt do? It makes you hesitate. It paralyzes you. It makes you question if you're even on the right path. But on the other side, you have decision, a firm, committed choice. And that creates momentum. It keeps you moving. So every single moment you're faced with a choice. Are you going to feed the doubt, or are you going to make a decision? But let's be real. Making that choice, choosing action over doubt, day in and day out, it's exhausting. It really is. And that leads to the biggest question of all. Why? Why go through all of this? Why put yourself through the struggle and force yourself to be courageous and make these tough decisions constantly? What's the point? What's the big payoff at the end of all this pain? Well, the answer is in our fourth and final section. This is where it all comes together. The ultimate reason for this entire journey is that time must change. And this is it. This is the big reveal, the final, ultimate goal. The reason you're doing all this isn't just to pass an exam or land a promotion or finish some project. No, it's so much bigger than that. The entire purpose of your journey is to fundamentally change your reality. You're not just a passenger moving through time. You are on an active mission to rewrite it. So what does that even mean, changing time? It's not about time travel, obviously. It's about reshaping your entire life, your circumstances, your future, your destiny. It's about grabbing the future with both hands and forcing it in the direction you want it to go, through nothing but your own will and effort. When you think of it like that, your personal struggle suddenly becomes this huge, profound mission. And that's why every single step, every painful decision actually matters. So, let's recap. The journey is hard. We know that. Stopping? Not an option. And the whole point of it all is to literally change your own destiny. With all of that on the table, there's really only one question left. And it's the only one that truly matters. What's your next step going to be?